Hey there, I haven't seen you. Today, we are talking about 16 to 35 madness. And get ready for it, because it's really madness. Hey guys, my name is Giuliano, and today I would like to talk to you about my favorite lens, but first, I think I'm blending in too much with the background, so let me fix it right quick. Oh, I think it's way better. So as I was saying, today I want to talk to you about one of my favorite lenses, and it is in fact the 16-35 by Canon. I'm gonna throw in some B-roll of this lens. So this is a 16-35 f2.8. It's a very wide lens, great for video, great for photos. It's very sharp, I have to really admit that, but it has also some downsides. Even though it's a great lens, it does great pictures. I'm gonna show you some landscapes I took with it. Also, if you want to see some interesting videos I shot with it, you can watch the previous one if you've missed it, where I talked about analog photography. That was all shot, even the B-roll, with this lens. So this actually is the first generation of this lens, which means after all these years it has gone through a lot of stuff. Actually, my friend sold me this lens and he used it to shoot weddings and all sorts of stuff. So it has some history behind it, but that doesn't mean that it doesn't work. It still works great. It is perfect. The only downside I have from this lens is the autofocus. If you want to shoot video, it has an ultrasonic motor, which is when you put it on the camera and you have a shotgun mic on top of it, later in post you will be able to hear the noises it makes, which is disturbing, but you can deal with it. It's fine. But that's also why I've decided to put the microphone away from the camera in the last video. I've put it on the table right in front of me, and that's also why you heard a lot of those thwomps when I put down stuff. So now that I'm filming on a different lens, actually this is the kit lens of the camera, the microphone is on top of it, and the motor of this lens that you are looking through should be way quieter. So that's the biggest downside of this lens. Also, since I'm not shooting full frame cameras, or at least for now, this lens, it doesn't show the second downside on my cameras, which is that it is not sharp at f2.8 all the way through the image. The corners on this lens, on a full frame camera, are blurred. They are not sharp. I will probably show you some pictures of what I'm talking about, but they will not probably be the best interpretation for it, because this lens, or at least I am not shooting this photos with this lens on a full frame camera. So that's the difference. You might be saying, like, why would you buy this lens when it's over 10 years old in 2019, when you can buy the new model, which is sharper, it doesn't have the issue of the blurred corners. Also, it is quieter, but it's bigger That's the first difference. And the filter thread is 82 on the new one. This is a 77. So that means it's smaller and lighter. But the main difference is the price. This lens, if you buy it right now, used, you will find it probably around 14,000 crowns, which in euros is it's about 500 to 600 euros, which is a great price for this lens, given the fact that the new one costs here in the Czech Republic over 50,000 crowns, which is quite a lot. A cool little feature that this lens has, that even the top-notch model doesn't, is you can put gels on the back of it, like in the middle of the body and the lens itself, which some people might use. I don't need it now. I maybe will, I maybe not. Well, anyways, this was my comprehensive review of this lens. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed this lens, and if you wanna get into landscape photography or even filmmaking, this is a great buy. Even the first generation, I really recommend. If you find one, get it as fast as possible, because someone will take it if you don't. So just saying, but it's out there and it's great. See ya.